In this video, I'm going to go ahead and work through an example of a PERT calculation. So in PERT, we have our optimistic, most likely, and pessimistic times for each of our tasks. We calculate the expected time using the formula optimistic plus 4 times most likely plus pessimistic over 6. So this is the formula I'm using here. So I am taking optimistic plus 4 times most likely plus our pessimistic time and divide that all by 6. I can use my autofill handle and drag that down. And there we have the expected time. So then we calculate critical path just as we do with any other critical path problem. And rather than just using duration, we use expected time. So I've already set this problem up over here and filled in my durations already. So then we work through this as normal, right? 0 plus 3 is 3. The 3 moves forward into each of these. 3 plus 5 is 8. 3 plus 6 is 9. The 8 moves forward here. High side, high number. Now we have my project duration is 31. What we don't know yet is my critical path. We can go ahead and work backwards on that one, just as we do with any other critical path problem. If you are not familiar with how to do these, please review the critical path videos. Okay, so now we know our critical path is all of the tasks that have a duration of 0. I can go ahead and highlight those. That's going to be important momentarily here. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight those. We have A, B, D, F, and G. So move over here. A, B, D, F, and G. These are all my critical path tasks. All right, and I have a duration of 31. Okay, so then the next step after we have this is we're going to need to know my variance, and I've already prepped this, right? So my variance, we use a slightly different formula. Right, variance is going to be, as it shows here, right, it's going to be our pessimistic minus our optimistic. We're going to divide that by 6, and we square that. If we weren't squaring that, that would give us our standard deviation, but that's not what we need at this time. All right, so then we have the variance, which is kind of a measure of risk. So the more variance, the more risk that task experiences. I'm only going to use the ones for the critical path tasks. And I'm going to go ahead and sum my variances. Again, sum of the variances of only the critical path tasks. And then the standard deviation is the square root. And I can go ahead and also put in my project duration over here. We're going to need all this information in the next part. And again, my duration came from here. All right, so I will start another video and we'll go through some calculations with this information.